everybody, and welcome to the Content Planning Wizard. I am doing a quick video today as a follow-up to the workshop that I ran recently, which was for getting your content planned for the summer. So unfortunately, I had some things going on with my son, and I had to sort of call an end to the workshop a little bit early, and I didn't get to do the lives that I had planned. So when I've had the time since, I've been trying to catch up on those to make sure that I'm still getting you what I promised you, and that was a plan for your social media for the summer holidays. So what I am doing today myself is I'm sitting down and I am finishing off my own content plan for the summer holidays. So I thought it might be a really good idea to show you through what it is that I do, in the hope that it will then help you take those steps as well, and make it a little bit easier to get all those posts written and scheduled if that's what you decide to do. So as a quick recap, I won't keep you long because it is Monday morning and we all just want to be getting on with our work, I reckon. But as a quick recap, during the workshop we talked about our business goals for 2021. We had a look at how we were doing on those. Interestingly, mine have massively changed. Sorry, I've just realised I've got music on in the background. I'm just going to turn it off. Hey, Google, pause. Don't want YouTube pulling me down for having the music on that I've been listening to while I've been working. So yes, we talked about our 2021 business goals, having a look at those, seeing how we're doing. I myself have had to change mine. I've had to adapt mine, looking at big changes for the back end of the year, which I will tell you all about. But yes, basically having a look at how social media can keep helping you achieve those goals, whether that be sales, whether that be growing your audience, whatever it may be, having that in your mind when you do the content plan, because you want to make sure that your posts are gearing towards those goals. Secondly, we talked about our ideal clients. Having a really clear idea of your ideal client in your mind is absolutely essential when it comes to creating content. So you have to be making posts for them, and you have to be being... It's still going. Hey Google, pause. You have to be consistent with your message and consistent with who you're writing it to. And on the theme of making sure you're consistent with your message, we talked about picking one product to promote, which is a really, really scary thing to do. When you offer loads of products and loads of services, it can be really hard to niche down into one area. But I promise you, it makes a massive, massive difference. You want to become the go-to person for your audience when it comes to the thing that you do. So as an example, mine is my power hours, and people over the last 12 months or less have got to know that what it is that I do is my power hour, and I support people and I help people wave them a magic wand over their social media page, because I am consistent with my messaging on social media, and that in turn is helping me get sales. So it is that simple. We just have to make it that simple for you. So pick your number one product and your ideal client, focus on them, create posts for them. On the third day of the workshop, we talked about our social media fears and how to banish them. If you take a look in the challenge group, those of you who are in it, you will be able to look at fears that other people shared, and I did a live which will hopefully help answer any questions that you have. Going forward, if you have any worries, please do join my Content Planning Wizards Facebook group. So basically my goal is to become a little social media manager who sits in your pocket, and I am there at the end of the phone for you. Anytime that you have any worries, you can drop me a message, you can put a post on the group so that other people can give you support, and I promise you, any issues you've had, I will have heard them before, and I will be able to give you... Sometimes it's just a change of mindset that's needed, but I will be able to give you the help you need to overcome those problems. And that is my goal. Before you get going on your social media content, you need to make sure that you've banished any fears that you have. And I am giving you the Expecto Patronum incantation so that you can wave a magic wand, banish those fears, banish those social media dementors with your Patronus, and then you can settle down and focus on being you and getting yourself out there. So that then led into day 4, which is a brainstorming exercise. And I bloody love this exercise. It's brilliant. I learned it from a lady called Helen Pritchard, who does some fantastic free challenges, free workshops online. So do go and check her out if you're feeling a little bit fuzzy about your marketing, because she is amazing. But basically, you grab a pen, you grab a paper, and you grab a timer. You banish everything you're thinking about. You forget about work, you forget about the tidying. I can't point right on the reverse, Karen. The tidying that you need to do, that's on my wedding stuff that I'm trying to get. These are my last bits of jobs that I need doing for the wedding, so they're in the lounge to make me do them. So yeah, the jobs that you know you need to be doing right now, the housework, the kids, the schoolwork, the reading that I should have done with Harry this weekend and completely forgot about, banish them, sit down and just write all the different ideas that you've got for posts on social media. It might be something about you, it might be something about your kids, it might be something you've got coming up, it might be something about your number one product, it might be something about your ideal client. When you've sat down and thought about them, you'll have come up with loads of things that they want to talk about. Get them down in posts. And then the next step is to put all of those things into the content planning spellbook. That is available in the 5-day challenge group. It's available in my Content Planning Wizards Facebook group. It is also available on my website, www.contentplanningwizard.com. When you click on that, you'll get a little notification up asking you if you would like a free copy of the spellbook. Say yes, and I will email it over to you. And then you can watch this video to help you fill it out. So what I'm going to do, because I am creating my own content for the next month, the end of this month myself, I thought I'd share the experience with you to maybe just give you, like an idea in your head of like what it is you should be doing, what it is, like the steps that I take. I think that's what I'm trying to say, is the steps that I take to create a plan. So this here is my content planning spellbook. When you receive it, this is what you will get. So on the first page, you will have a section called About My Business, which it doesn't look like this one, but anyway, you can fill in all your answers to the questions that I've asked during the workshop. The second tab is this one, and that is your plan for the year. This here is a sneak preview of what I'm planning, or was planning on doing. You can see there's a few bits of changes that I've made, but this will help you to plan your overall themes. Then each month has a tab, and I'm going to jump to July because that's obviously where I am now. And I put a little marker on the 12th because that is where I am creating content from. So this is my content for the rest of this month. Each of these tabs you can see at the bottom of the screen are set up in this way. And at the top of the tabs, you've got some columns. So Instagram morning. Whoops, that was not the right button to press, Amy. Instagram post in the morning, Instagram post in the evening, and then all the other different channels, so that you can copy and paste and repurpose the post across the channels. But what I want you to do is just focus on getting one post per day. As a hint, I actually will be doing these in the evening, but anyway, that's a completely different conversation. So starting from the 12th, what I want you to do is go down in this themes column and put down anything that you've got going on. So you might like to check out some National Awareness Days. If you're on the Content Planning Wizards group, there is a link to the National Awareness Days calendar from My Bump to Baby. There's a link to buy that from them. It's only a tenner. It's well worth it. And I personally like to use Google Calendar, although that is a little bit time consuming. One little tip that I can give you is if you're on my group, I share my pick of the days at the end of the month. So that's another way of doing that. job. So you can see here that I have written what I want to be posting about on each day. So I know that this is Love Parks week at the moment. So on Friday, James and I are going to go to a park and I'm going to post about it. Luke's got his stag do on Saturday. So that was what I was going to post about, but I changed my mind. Then it is also World Emoji Day. So I'm actually going to be posting about that on the day. I have got some other summaries, which actually I've just realised I've changed my mind about, but we're getting there anyway. So this is what I do first, is I will pop in this column my ideas for the different posts. Then I commit to making sure I've got one post a day. I also alternate my posts between graphics and images. So today is Motivational Monday. So this evening, I'm going to be doing a motivational quote. In fact, it'll be this afternoon, but the first post today will be a motivational quote as a graphic, talking about saving time and how precious time is and how content planning can help you save your time. That is my topic for this month. So I've got a motivational quote about it, and then I will have a picture talking about that topic and how I'll be covering it this month. Tomorrow is Tuesday Tips, so that is always a graphic for me, and that's the topic it's going to be on. Then the day after, I'm going to have a personal post which talks about James and just a little bit of an insight into that topic, why it's so important to me to have my time spent in the right areas. On Thursday, I'm going to do a graphic about asking people to leave reviews. And then on Friday, like I said, I'm going to do the park, James at the park for Love Parks Week. And then on Saturday, I'm going to do a graphic asking people to share their favourite emojis or something along those lines to celebrate World Emoji Day. I won't take you through all of them because that will take a while, but you can see how I'm slowly building up. I'm using the themes I've already looked into to create my posts, and then I'm kind of filling the gaps as I go. My next job will be to write those posts. Then it will be to copy and paste it into the different columns, suiting the different platforms. So that one will be really good on my Facebook group, maybe asking on my Facebook group for a bit of engagement. I'll ask people what their tips are for saving time. On LinkedIn, I'll share it there as well because it's really relevant to them, and so on and so forth. So you can copy and paste into the other platforms where you feel it's going to be relevant. That's how I build it. And then basically, once you've got the posts written, you can take them away to your scheduler. When you've got time, pop them in. If it's a week at a time, a month at a time, whatever you prefer to do. Or you might like to do what I do, and that is having a VA do my content. So I really hope that makes some sense, where, it's kind of like building up a layer at a time to create your content. So do your brainstorming, work out your national awareness days and any personal events that you've got going on, end of term, things like that. Make sure that you've got those in there to begin with. Then you start to fill the gaps. And a really great way of doing that is Monday is a motivational post. Wednesday is a post about me. Thursday is a post about my ideal client. And getting that regular theme will help you just fill in the gaps. And eventually you will get to a place where you have got one post a day. And then you take it away and you schedule it. So I hope that's helped. If you have any questions, do let me know. I'm just going to quickly check the comments. Good morning to whoever's watching me on Facebook. I hope you're okay. Excuse me. Terrible cough at the moment, and it isn't COVID related. I have had a test. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, if that still felt confusing, let me know. But I'm hoping that just that idea of layering up your content slowly based on themes will show you just how easy and just how quickly you can do your content. If you would like to do that on a one-to-one basis, I would love to help. I have my content planning power hours. If you are a member of my content planning wizards group, then there is a discount available for you. And if you are watching this on that group, the link to book is in the caption. So let me know. I am only working until 2 weeks today. So 2 weeks today, I will be checking out, logging off, getting ready for my wedding. So if you would like a power hour to help you get your content sorted for the summer, get it booked in quick, because I'm running out of time very quickly. But I really would love to help you so that all of us can go away for the summer and just relax and enjoy it. I just want to spend the time with my other half and my boys and my parents, who I've barely seen over the last 12 months, and just enjoy myself when we're away after our wedding. So, and obviously I want to enjoy the wedding as well. So thank you for joining me. Do let me know if you've got any questions, and I will speak to you all very